I was looking into doing the Devon School of Yoga foundation training. And Dad said, he said, Joy, do it. So he was really nearly dying at this point. He said, Joy, do it, please do it. Do anything that prepares you for this. And yoga will prepare you for death. Part of yoga is getting used to it, preparation for death. And also looks after your body, because Dad had realised he hadn't looked after his body so well, and he is a young person, and he said, Joy, please do the yoga training. And that was a wonderful gift. So it was his parting gift to me, was to really encourage me to do the Devon School of Yoga foundation course. I didn't know I was going to teach. So after Dad passed away, and then I had this wonderful year of grieving where he was so close. You know, he was always so close. It was like he was in my dreams. We were venturing into dreams. It felt like the grief was so raw, and I cried every day, and it was beautiful. It's really lovely to feel that much grief. I really valued it, actually. I kind of missed it. In February, I did the foundation course, and I loved it so much. Devon School of Yoga really offer this amazing course where you just get to try all sorts of different styles of yoga, and you learn a bit about philosophy, yoga philosophy, and a bit about the anatomy and physiology, and you have a residential where you go and stay, and you know it's a bit of a retreat, and really, really good. And I loved it so much that I just wanted to go on more. I wanted to carry on, so I did the yoga teacher training, which was a 2-year program, 500-hour yoga teacher training. And one weekend a month. There was loads of homework, and there's like essays and case studies and all sorts of different things, It was amazing. Yeah, so I carried that on straight on, and that really carried me through the first couple of years after Dad died. And I didn't actually think I was going to teach. I was like, I'm not doing this to teach. But I did anyway, because I'm such an enthusiast, and I just kind of do what other people do. So it's just like, oh, okay, I'll teach, because that's what we're being told to do. I remember the first class that I taught in Totnes, and it was at Birdwood House, and I just was like, okay, I did that. I shook the whole time, and I had a bit of a migrainey headache and a bit of a cold, and I was like kind of really scared, really nervous. I hadn't got my confidence at all, and just felt. Yeah, and people were so lovely. You know, they'd come to support me, and I was doing it for like donations or something. And I just was like, afterwards, I was like, thank God that's over. And then I was like, and then this panic set in, like, I'm going to have to do that again next week. And I have to say that feeling went on for a few months. By the time I was getting close to qualifying, I was beginning to build up some confidence. And I did something which was really important, actually. My sister, who's a very, very talented singer-songwriter, and also followed Dad in his 4-part harmony choirs and things like that, and she took on all his choirs and his workshops around the country and around different parts of Europe and the world and things like that. She's called Susie Ro, and I'll put her channel up here, so check her out. She's really, really worth checking out, and I use her music in my videos as well. So she did a Greek singing holiday, and it was fully booked. Well, she's just great, so people go on her workshops and retreats and stuff. And so it was a singing holiday called Songshine, and I said, can I do the yoga on it? And so basically I did the yoga every morning, and I wasn't quite qualified yet, and I did it as my intense kind of yoga course that we had to write, and it was amazing. So the amazing thing about that was really pushing through a block of a fear of having to teach people, trying to be an authority in something you don't feel quite an authority in yet, or sharing something I'm not quite sure about yet. But the amazing thing was it gave me the confidence. After that, I didn't look back, because I did 7 days of yoga or 8 days of yoga. But it was just the mornings. I did 7:30 in the morning or something. It was quite early, and most people came, and I got some really lovely feedback, and people just really, really enjoyed it. And I did it for the chakras, so yeah, I did every day was a different chakra, and it was really lush. Oh, that was good, and I really thank Susie for giving me that opportunity. And since then, I've worked in festivals and camps and Susie's singing workshops and other retreats and a holiday, Moroccan holiday, and now I'm just not scared. I just do it anyway. I'm like doing it anyway. And so yeah, I've been kind of 5 years qualified, I guess, really immersed in the yoga for nearly 7 years now. More recently, I have done a pregnancy yoga training with Dismortali, who's a fantastic pregnancy yoga teacher and also does womb yoga. And she wrote the book Yoni Shakti. So she's, really into yoga nidra and things like that as well. Fantastic person to have worked with. And I'm just about to start the yoga therapy training with Devon School of Yoga. So that's about 1.5 years long. And it involves lots of case studies. And I'm the first case study. So I get to look at my scoliosis, my accentuated lordosis in my lower back, my lack of lordosis here, the kyphosis in back. So there's all sorts of stuff going on, which is just going to be great because I get to try and help my body a little bit more and then start to help other people's in a therapeutic way. So expect a lot more videos on yoga therapy. So after any injuries or operations or anything like that, or how to sort out different ailments in the body. So I think I've just rabbited on for ages. Yeah, thank you, Dad, for everything you've given me and everything you've taught me in my life. Amazing. It's just been such an amazing honour. And namaste.